There's no denying that the 2026 Olympics have been event filled with monumental achievements and heartbreaks. Everything from the quad god to Lindsey Vohn's quad gone. From curling scandals to scandals of the heart, from history-breaking medals to medals actually breaking. However, there is one moment that I think should define this Olympics, and it comes from an athlete that single-handedly has motivated an entire population to ask, what the heck is a frenulum? Hello folks, and welcome to Dummy Run Sports, and today I want to briefly highlight a moment, an interaction that modeled a pure depiction of athletic excellence coupled with competitive greatness. Now, if it wasn't clear in the intro, I am of course talking about the 20-year-old figure skating sensation, Alysa Liu. And if you haven't been following along, Alyssa Liu is vibes, and I do realize that I was born in a year that starts 198, so I am legally only able to say the word vibes 3 times per video before I spontaneously combust. So when I say she is vibes, I mean she is. Well, she is. She retired at age 16, came back to the sport 2 years later on her own terms, and she came into this Olympics saying, I don't need a medal, I just need a stage. What'd I tell ya? Vibes. Besides all that incredible backstory, that is not what I want to discuss. What I want to highlight is everything that happened from the moment Alyssa got done with her skate to when she accepted her medal, because that is not when Alyssa Liu was in performance mode. These moments are not rehearsed. This is her being a compassionate competitor, 2 words that I don't think are associated together very often. After finishing her free skate, Alyssa Liu skated off the ice, celebrating her performance with the crowd, looking directly into the camera and exclaiming,
Language, Alyssa.
This unabashed freedom of self is so seldom seen, especially in a sport so uptight that you used to have to hire a hitman to take out your competition.
Suck my dick.
But what stands out to me is not her confidence, but it's the ownership she demonstrates through her confidence. Before receiving her score, she mentioned to her coaches, you know, scores are scores, but I feel so freaking fired. I feel fired up about that performance. That was so fucking good. And when her coaches reminded her of whatever the scores say, they are proud of her, her response was, oh yeah, that performance was way better than any score I could ever get. To be able to say that in that big of a moment at 20 years old is remarkable, but we are not done. As Alyssa waited for the 2 final skaters to perform, it all came down to the youngster, Ami Nakai, who performed beautifully. Would she place or would she overtake Liu? Now, the funny thing is about skating last is that if you win it all, everyone is cheering for your performance and your first place victory. However, if you don't, the cheers are half for you and also half for the person who won first. And being the free-spirited old soul that Alyssa is, she recognized the moment and paused her celebration to give recognition to the performance and the achievement of Nakai being 17 and winning bronze at an Olympics. Because winning bronze at an Olympics is not a failure, it is an unbelievably difficult thing to do. Alyssa's joy, not just for herself, but her fellow competitors, I think, separates her from other champions. I'm not saying that other athletes are not grateful and respectful to their competitors, but Alyssa isn't behaving this way because it's the respectful and professional thing to do. I think her embodiment of celebrating excellence comes from her deep passion and respect for the athletic art form that is called sport. The gratitude, comfort, and pure joy on Ami Nakai's face, as well as her coach's face when they are embraced by Alyssa and her coaches, is why I bring all of this up. Joy begets joy, celebration begets celebration, and respect begets respect. So often in athletics and broadly in society today, achievements are viewed, if not projected, as zero-sum games. For me to win, you have to lose. The more you lose, the more I win. Alyssa Liu has so gracefully demonstrated that this viewpoint simply isn't reality. Her superpower isn't her ability to skate beautifully and compete voraciously. Alyssa's superpower is the way she views herself and those around her. And for all of the little girls and boys watching her, she redefined what a champion can be. And for all of the adult girls and boys, she modeled what a human being should be. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribe. This is a new channel focused on women's sports, and your support would go a long way. This video was a little bit different from the team sport commentary I normally do, but I thought Alyssa deserved a video as well. Thanks for watching. See ya.